Well, howdy, kids. It's Monday, and this is my regularly scheduled back on my bullshit. And yesterday was Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you. It was a little rough for me because I lost my mom this year, but that's a whole nother story. Autographed album cover artwork. Won it over at First City Records last week. Kind of cool. I'll treasure this for a long time. So yesterday morning, I got text messages and Facebook messages from a couple different friends of mine trying to bring my attention to a post by our mayor, Tom Joyce. So I linked to the comment that had been sent to me, and well, this was my reaction. Some of y'all may have seen that. Some of y'all may have thought the same thing. Some of you may have thought, good job, Tom. So I'm going to touch on a little bit of this. Very first sentence. The recall is an overt effort to undo the results of the 2024 election and allow the city council to appoint a new mayor. Ain't nobody trying to turn over the results of the last election. We all realize that you won. Now, in November of 2024, the mayor, Tom Joyce, received 6,678 votes that people that got out and approved of him as being reelected to mayor of Parkersburg for another 4 years. Now, when you do the calculations on the number of votes that Tom received versus the total population of the city of Parkersburg, you get roughly 23% of the population are the ones that put him in power. That doesn't take into consideration the disparity between the number of people that live in Parkersburg and the number of people that are registered to vote, and of that percentage that actually got out and voted. Of the people that did get out and vote, Tom did receive 62.73% of that vote. That's more than half. That's how you win an election. Ain't nobody trying to overturn that. Ain't nobody trying to say that that wasn't valid. What people are trying to say is, I think we made a bad choice, and using the city charter, the laws, and the power of recall, we want to make a change. Section 8 of the charter of our city guarantees the right of the people to change their mind and recall any elected official. This is a democratic process. This is our democracy in action. This is about using the rules. If you don't use them, you will lose them. And that's just a guaranteed. So you need to get out there, really, you need to get out there and vote tomorrow if you haven't already. Now, what I had intended to talk about today was when I spoke last Tuesday about wage theft at the City Council's public forum. But I'm going to put that off because this little issue of the recall, I feel like that takes a little bit more priority. Had another thing I was going to do today, and I'm going to get to this after a minute. This stack of papers here, a friend of mine gave me because he did a FOIA request for all of the expenses to outside counsel and how much we have spent and what we have spent it on. I'm pretty good with spreadsheets. He knows that. So he asked me to do that for him. Now, the reason I'm going to do that for him is because we all got questions about how much money the city is spending and what their spending priorities are. So we'll get into that later after I aggregate that data. Anyway, kids, that's all I got for you today. So, as usual, love each other, love yourselves, take care of other people, and be good to other people and respect them as well. I shouldn't have to tell you these things, but I love you guys and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.